Hello students, this is the second part of binomial theorem. Now let us solve this problem. In this question, we're supposed to find the term containing x raised to 12 in the expansion of x squared minus 2 whole raised to 12. Okay, now you might recall that since the power is 12, let us see what is a here. I can write x squared minus 2 whole raised to 12 as x squared plus minus 2 whole raised to 12. So basically what it means is a is x squared, b is minus 2 and n is 12. Now since n is 12, there will be 13 terms in this expansion and one of this term will have x power 12 in it. So we need to find that particular term. So what I'll do is I'll write the general term. I hope you recall that general term is tr plus 1 is ncr a power n minus r into b power r, isn't it? Okay. Now n is 12, so 12 cr x squared raised to 12 minus r minus 2 raised to r. Now it's very important that you don't write this as minus 2 power r. That is wrong. Okay, you should write a bracket here. Very important. Good. Now let us see. Let us simplify it further. I'll get 12 cr into x raised to 24 minus 2r into minus 2 power r. Now it is given that I need the term containing x raised to 12. That means there is only one x term here and the power is 24 minus 2r. So this 24 minus 2r, suppose I'm going to, let's say if it is 12, then what should be the value of r? I'll get r as 6. So basically what it means is when r is 6, you will get x power 12. So let me check it. So when r is 6, I'll get t7 equal to 12 c6 multiplied with x power 12 multiplied with minus 2 power 6. So basically what you'll get is, let me use the calculator. So you'll get 12 c6 is nothing but 924 multiplied minus 2 power 6 is nothing but 64 into x power 12. So the final answer is, so it is 59136 x raised to 12. So this is the answer. So this is the term containing x power 12. In case if the question is find, let's say for example, let me rephrase the question. Suppose if the question is find the coefficient of x power 12 in the expansion, then the answer will be this. Answer will be 59136. So very simple problem. So let us see another problem now. Okay, this is the next problem. Find the term containing p squared q power 5 in the expansion of 2p minus 3q raised to 7. Okay, so now again here a is, I'm sorry, here a is 2p, b is minus 3q and n is 7. So this expansion will have 8 terms because n is 7. Now one of these terms will have p squared q power 5. I need to find that particular term. So let me write the general term. General term is tr plus 1 equal to ncr, so which is nothing but 7cr. Next is a power n minus r, which is 2p power 7 minus r multiplied with b power r, which is minus 3q raised to r. So let me simplify it further. I'll get 7cr multiplied with 2 power 7 minus r into p power 7 minus r into minus 3 power r into q power r. Now if you look at I need p squared q power 5. So what it means is this 7 minus r should be equal to 2, isn't it? 7 minus r equal to 2, and this r should be equal to 5. So r equal to 5. So basically you'll get r equal to 5 and r equal to 5 in both cases. So definitely it means that when r values are same here and here, so that means you will definitely get a term containing p squared q power 5. So r equal to 5, that means sixth term. So let me write it. So t6 equal to 7c5 multiplied with 2 power 7 minus 5. So what I'll do is all these places I will replace r with 5. Okay, so 2 power 7 minus 5, which is 2 power 2, multiplied with p power 2 multiplied with minus 3 power 5 multiplied with q power 5. So basically you will get, if you use the calculator, you will get this answer. So you'll get 20412 p squared q power 5. So this is the answer. So I hope you understand this. Let me modify this problem. Let's say the question was like this. The question was find the term containing p cube q power 5. Let's say this is the question. So basically what it means is this should become 3, isn't it? And this will remain 5. So 7 minus r equal to 3 means r equal to 4. So basically you get r equal to 4 and r equal to 5. So what it means is there is no term which contains p cube q power 5. So when you find it, this r value and this r value, you should get the same answer. Okay, the values of r should be same. Good. Okay, so this is the next problem. Find the coefficient of q cubed by p raised to 6 in the expansion of q plus 2 by p cubed raised to 5. So again here a is q, b is 2 over p cube, and n is 5. So basically it means that this expansion will have 6 terms because n is 5. So let me write the general term again. tr plus 1 is ncr, which is 5cr, a power n minus r, which means cube raised to 5 minus r, into p power r, which is nothing but 2 by p cube raised to r. So let me simplify it further. It will become 5cr multiplied with q power 5 minus r multiplied with 2 power r by p power 3r. Okay, now I'm looking for this 5 minus r should be equal to 3, right? Because I need q cube. So 5 minus r should be equal to 3, and this 3r that you see here should be equal to 6 because I need p power 6. So 3r equal to 6. So that gives me r equal to 2 and r equal to 2. So as you can see, both the values are same. So definitely there is a term which contains q cubed by p raised to 6. So that is third term. So you'll write t3 equal to 5c2, because wherever there is r, I'll replace it with 2 multiplied with q power 3 multiplied with 2 power 2 by p power 6. So I shall get 5c2 is nothing but 10 and 2 square is 4, so we'll get 40 q cubed by p raised to 6. So the answer is 40. The reason is they are asking only find the coefficient of q cubed by p power 6, not the term. So you need to write only the coefficient. So this is the answer for this particular problem. Let us do another problem now. Okay, so this is the next problem. Find the term independent of x in the expansion of 2x minus 1 by x squared whole raised to 6. Now what do you mean by term independent of x? Very simple. It means a term which does not have any x term. So basically it means a constant term. So this expansion will have 7 terms, and one of them will not have an x term. So you need to find out that particular term. So here again a is 2x, b is minus 1 over x squared, and n is 6. So basically there will be some terms. So let me write the general term now, tr plus 1. So let me write it here. So tr plus 1 equals ncr, so 6cr multiplied with a power 6 minus r multiplied with b power r, which is minus 1 by x squared whole raised to r. So let me simplify it further. I will write it as 6cr multiplied with 2 power 6 minus r multiplied with x power 6 minus r, then multiplied with minus 1 power r into x power minus 2r. Right? You might wonder how we got it. Very simple. Minus 1 by x squared power r is nothing but minus 1 power r by x power 2r, which is nothing but minus 1 power r into x power. When I bring this to the numerator, the power will become negative. Yeah, x power minus 2r, isn't it? Good. So now what you need to do is this particular expression, x is in two places, isn't it? So you have to combine it. How? We know that a power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n. Same way you need to write 6cr multiplied with 2 power 6 minus r multiplied with minus 1 power r. So I am writing all the constant terms together, and then x raised to 6 minus r plus minus 2r. So 6 minus r plus minus 2r. So this is what I get. So basically I shall get 6cr 2 power 6 minus r into minus 1 power r into x power 6 minus 3r. Now the power of x should be equal to 0, isn't it, students? Because the power of x should be 0, so that x power 0 is 1 and there won't be any x term. It means r equal to 2. See, basically it means when r is 2, we'll get a constant term. So let me continue the problem here. So when I write let's say r equal to 2, I'll get t3 equal to, now replace r with 2. Now I have seen many students substituting r as 2 in this particular step. Please don't do it. You should always do it in the last step. That's always advisable. So you'll get t3 equal to 6c2 multiplied with 2 power 4 multiplied with minus 1 squared multiplied with x power 0. So basically you'll get 6c2 is 15, 2 power 4 is 16, so you'll get 240. So the answer is 240. So this is the answer. This is the constant term. This is the term independent of x in this expansion. So I hope this problem is clear. Okay, this is the next problem. Find the constant term in the expansion of 3x minus 1 by 6x raised to 12. So here a is 3x, b is minus 1 by 6x, and n is 12. Okay, so same way I'll do it like I did the previous problem. So I'll write tr plus 1. So tr plus 1 equal to 12cr 3x raised to 12 minus r multiplied with minus 1 by 6x whole raised to r. So again this is okay. So let me simplify it further. 12cr multiplied with 3 power 12 minus r into x power 12 minus r multiplied with minus 1 minus 1 power r divided by 6 power r x power r, right? So let me simplify it further, and important thing is, as you can see, x, there are two x terms here and I need to bring it together. How do we do that? Now we know that a power m divided by a power n is nothing but a power m minus n. Same way, x power 12 minus r by x power r is nothing but x power 12 minus r, isn't it? Like x power m minus n. So basically it means x power 12 minus 2, x minus 12, x power 12 minus 2r is the answer. Okay, so this is the one. Let me erase this. So I shall get 12 cr multiplied with 3 power 12 minus r multiplied with minus 1 power r by 6 power r multiplied with x power 12 minus 2r. Now since I need the constant term, there should not be any x term, so this 12 minus 2r should be equal to 0. So 12 minus 2r should be equal to 0, which means r equal to 6. So basically it means that the seventh term will be a constant. So let me find T7. So here, as I mentioned earlier, in the last here you replace r with 6. So you get 12c6 multiplied with 3 power 6 multiplied with minus 1 power 6 by 6 power 6. And I have not written x because obviously there won't be any x term. So this is the answer. You can simplify it further using a calculator. Okay, I hope this problem is clear. Let us see one more problem. Now this problem is slightly more challenging, so let us see what it is. Okay, I need to find the term containing x squared in the expansion of 2 plus x raised to 4 multiplied with 1 plus 1 by x squared. Now as you can see, this power is 1, so I don't have to expand it, but here the power is 4, so I need to use the binomial theorem. So let me use it. So what will happen is 2 plus x whole power 4 will become 2 power 4. First term is 2 power 4 plus second term is 4c1 2 power 3. So 2 power 4 will become 2 power 3 now, multiplied with x, plus third term will be 4c2 multiplied with 2 square multiplied with x square, plus the next term is, fourth term is 4c3 multiplied with 2 multiplied with x cube, plus the last term is x power 4. Now this has to be multiplied with 1 plus 1 by x raised to 4. So I'll keep it as it is. Now let me simplify it further. I'll get this 2 power 4. 2 power 4 will become 16 plus this term 4c1 into 2 cube is nothing but 32x plus this term is nothing but 4c2 is 6 into 4 24, so 24x squared plus, now this term will become 4 into 2 8x cube plus x power 4 multiplied with 1 plus 1 by x. I'm sorry, it's not x power 4, I have written x power 4 here. It is x squared. This 1 by x squared. Okay, so I'll get 1. Okay, fine. Now you need to, for example, here there are 5 terms and there are 2 terms here. So when you multiply, you will basically get 10 terms first. Now of course you can simplify, but I would recommend that you should not multiply and waste your time. Now please check what which two terms should I multiply to get x squared? For example, do you think if I multiply this, this and this, I will get an x squared, right? X power 4 into 1 by x squared will definitely give me x squared. So what I'll do is, so x power 4 multiplied with 1 by x squared. Okay. Also, if I multiply this and this, I will still get an x squared term. So plus 24 x squared into 1. So basically I'll get, this will become x squared plus 24x squared. So answer is 25x squared. That's all. A very simple problem. So this is how you do it. Okay. So let me rephrase this problem. Let me say, suppose if the problem is like this, find the term containing x, not x squared but x. Find the term containing x. Same problem. So what I'll do is, let me erase this part. Right? Okay. So let me expand it once more. So I'll get 16 plus 32x plus, you'll get 4 into 6. 4c2 is actually 6, so you'll get 24x squared plus 8x cube plus x power 4 multiplied with 1 plus 1 by x squared. Now you should check like which two terms, like for example from here and here, should I multiply to get an x term. So definitely, as you can see, if you multiply 32x and 1, you will get an x term. So 32x into 1. And also, if you multiply this 8x cube and 1 by x square, you will again get a x cube term. So 8x cube multiplied with 1 by x square. Let me add both. So I shall get 32x plus 8x, which is nothing but 40x. So the answer is 40x. In case the question is find the term containing x, the answer is 40x. Okay. What if, again, let me rephrase the same question again. What if they ask you this question? Let us say the question is find the constant term. Find the constant term in the expansion of this. Then again what we'll do, let me erase this part. This will be, so what should I multiply? Which two terms should I multiply to get the constant term? Again, very simple. I should multiply this, let me use some other color. I should multiply this 16 and 1, right? So 16 into 1 plus, and if I multiply this 24 x squared and this 1 by x squared, I will still get a constant term. So 24 x squared into 1 by x squared. So basically the answer is 16 plus 24, again 40. You get 40 as the answer. So the constant term in the product is 40. So I hope this is very clear. It's a very, very easy problem, right? Okay, so let us do a slightly challenging problem. Okay, so this is the next problem, students. Find the coefficient of x power minus 3. That means I need the coefficient of 1 by x cube in the expansion of x minus 1 raised to 3 multiplied with 1 by x plus x whole raised to 6. Now as you can see, both these binomial expressions have more than 1 as the power, like 3 and 6. So obviously we need to expand both. And of course we can try to do it using tr plus 1. Let me find, I can find the general term of x minus 1 the whole cube, and I can find the general term of 1 by x plus x the whole raised to 6. But it might look easy, but it will be quite confusing. So let me teach you the other way, which might look slightly lengthier, but still it is a very easy method. So what I'll do is, let me expand x minus 1 the whole cube. So I'll get x cube minus, you can use the binomial theorem, x cube minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. So this will be the expansion of x minus 1 the whole cube. Now what about 1 by x plus x the whole power 6? So it will be 1 by x power 6 plus 6c1 1 by x power 5 into x power 1 plus 6c2 1 by x power 4 multiplied with x squared plus 6c3 1 by x raised to 3 multiplied with x power 3 plus 6c4 1 by x the whole square into x power 4 plus 6c5 1 by x multiplied with x power 5, finally x power 6. So this is the expansion of 1 by x plus x whole power 6. So let me simplify it further. So what I'll do is the first expansion, that is x cube minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1 remains the same. Now this first expression will become 1 by x power 6 plus, now the second term, that means this one, will become 6c1 is nothing but 6, so it will become 6 by x power 4 plus, now the third term, that is this, when you simplify it, you will get 6c2 is nothing but 15, so you'll get 15 by x squared. Okay, now the fourth term, which is this, so I shall get 6c3 is nothing but you get 20, so 20 the constant term plus again now the next term, that is the fifth term, 6c4 is nothing but 6c2, so which is nothing but again 15, so you'll get 15x squared as answer, 15x squared plus now the sixth term, which is nothing but 6x power 4. Let me write it in black. So 6x power 4 plus finally x power 6. Okay, now please cross check, students. Which two terms should you multiply? Which two terms should you multiply so that you get x power minus 3? X power minus 3. So what do you do? You can see that if you multiply this x cubed and 1 by x power 6, you'll get 1 by x cubed, isn't it? So let me write it, x cubed multiplied 1 by x power 6. Okay, fine. What else? Let's say if I multiply this 3x, if I multiply this 3x with, let's say, this, again I'll get 1 by x cubed, so plus 3x plus 3x into 6 by x power 4. Okay, any other case? No, I don't think so. So I'll get 1 by x cube plus 18 by x cube, which is nothing but 19 by x cube, which is nothing but 19 times x power minus 3. So the answer is 19. So the answer is 19, isn't it? So this is the coefficient of x power minus 3 in the expansion of x minus 1 the whole cube multiplied with 1 by x plus x whole raised to 6. Okay, so we got the answer. What if, again, let me rephrase the question. Okay, so what if my question is find the constant term. Find the constant term in the expansion of this. So what do we do? Very simple. So let me erase this part. Now if I need to get a constant term, please, you know that, for example, if I multiply this minus 3x squared with 15 by x squared, I will get a constant term. So minus 3x squared multiplied with 15 by x squared. Okay, that is one way. Fine. What else? What if I multiply this minus 1 with 20? I will still get a constant term, so minus 1 into 20. What else? Let's say, can we get a constant term by multiplying any other terms? I don't think so. So the answer is minus 45 minus 20, which is minus 65. So the constant term is minus 65. Okay, this is the question, students. If the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of 1 minus 3x raised to n is 90, then find n. Okay, fine. So what do I do? So let me find the general term. So tr plus 1 equal to ncr. So ncr a power n minus r, so 1 power n minus r into b power r, which is minus 3x whole raised to r, isn't it? So basically I'll get ncr into 1 power n minus r. In fact, 1 power n minus r is 1, so I can remove it, and I can write it as minus 3 power r into x power r. Now it's given that the coefficient of x squared is 90. Now if x squared has to be 90, sorry, x squared, if I need x squared, then r has to be 2, isn't it? So basically I'll get t3 equal to nc2 into minus 3 whole raised to 2 into x power 2. Now this, you see here, is actually the coefficient of x squared, isn't it, students? So what I shall do is given that in this particular problem, nc2 multiplied with minus 3 squared is actually 90, right? So which is nothing but nc2 equal to 90 by this minus 3 squared is 9, so 90 by 9 equal to 10. Okay, nc2 is nothing but 10. Now what is nc2? I know that nc2 is nothing but n into n minus 1 by 1 into 2, isn't it? For example, I told you earlier 5c2 means 5, 2 you said, that means two numbers you should write, 5 and 4. Denominator you should write 2 factorial, which is 1 and 2. Suppose if it is let's say 10c3, if it is 10c3, then you should write 3 numbers, that is 10, 9 and 8 divided by 3 factorial, which is 1, 2 and 3, right? So same way, if you apply the same rule, nc2 we'll write, there are two, I'm sorry, nc2, so nc2, there are two, the 2 is here, so that means I write 2 numbers in the numerator, n and n minus 1, and denominator is 2 factorial, which is equal to 10. So n into n minus 1 equal to 20. Okay, we know that n and n minus 1, both are consecutive natural numbers, isn't it, students? So just think, like, when do I get 20 if I multiply like 2 consecutive natural numbers? It's very simple, 5 and 4. 5 into 4 is 90. So basically it means that this n has to be 5. Right? So the answer is 5 for this particular, answer for this particular question is 5. Right? I hope this is clear. Let us solve one more problem. Okay, this is the next problem, students. In the expansion of 1 plus ax whole raised to n, the first term is 1, the second term is 24x, and the third term is 252x squared. Find the values of a and n. There are two unknown, we can find the values of a and n here. So how do we do it? Very simple. Let me expand. Now here you should no need to use the general term. You just expand it. You just expand the, you write the first 3 terms. That is what is needed for this particular problem. So you'll get 1 plus ax power n is nothing but 1 power n, which is 1, plus nc1 1 power n minus 1 into ax power 1 plus nc2 1 power n minus 2 into ax the whole square, plus it will go on, right? Now let me simplify it further. I can write it as 1 plus nc1 is nothing but n a x plus this nc2, I'll write this nc2, so nc2 a squared x squared plus. Now it's given that the second term is 24x. That means the second term nax equal to 24x, which means na has to be 24. Okay, this is one thing that you got. And it is also given that the third term is 252x squared. So which means this nc2 a squared x squared equal to 252x squared, which means nc2 a squared equal to 252. Good. So I got nc2, I got na equal to 24, and I got nc2 into a square equal to 252. Using these two equations, I need to find the values of a and n. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Let me erase the let me erase this. Okay, now I got this means a is 24 by n, isn't it? So let me substitute this value here. I'll get nc2 into a squared is nothing but 24 by n the whole squared equal to 252. So nc2 is nothing but n times n minus 1 by 2 multiplied with 24 squared is 576 divided by n squared equal to 252. So I can cancel one n and n here. So I'll get I can cancel this 2 and 2 also. So I'll get 288. So I'll get n minus 1 by n into 288 equal to 252, which basically means n minus 1 by n equal to 252 by 288. So let me erase this what I've written down. Now when you cancel this, I think in fact it will go 7 by 8, isn't it? Okay, so we'll get cross multiply 8n minus 8 equal to 7n, which means n equal to 8. So the value of n is 8, right? Okay. Now we also saw that we know that na equal to 24, which means 8 into a equal to 24, which means a equal to 3. That's it, right? So the value of n is 8 and the value of a is 3. So I hope you understood how to do this problem, students. Okay, so that's all, students. Thanks for watching this video.